key binding, so you're set with whatever the standard.
Whatever they say it is, that's what it is. That's fine.
Yes.
So I found out a fun little fact. You ready for this one?
Sure.
If you have a proper cable for a micro USB cable, like the one that the old Androids used to use.
Yeah.
You can plug that into one of the USB ports of your PC. When you put a PS4 controller on that cord, it will connect to your PC and act fully functional. You don't need any drivers or anything for it because of Steam.
Oh, that's cool.
When you take it
cool.
off that cable and you hit the PlayStation button, it will turn on your PlayStation and function normally. That's the cool part.
Pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool.
So when I was sitting there and I was playing Destiny 2 on PC for a while, I was using the same controller that I had done, you know, Taken King and all of that on.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, in a way, I had brought the sofa to the PC.
That's pretty sick. So if you're gonna play as a guardsman, you're gonna play as veteran.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna play as the veteran, and we're gonna name him Larry the Guardsman. We're gonna go full meme here, because let's face it, that's how you do 40K. You either meme hard or you grimdark, and I've had enough grimdark in my life. I don't need any more. You know?
Yeah.
So, I'm also doing an experiment because I've been having problems with my OBS causing choppiness in my games. Somebody said that it's possible your OBS isn't being allowed to dictate resources like it needs to. Your OBS kind of does Task Manager on a minor level.
Oh, interesting. So it's trying to act like an operating system almost.
Almost.
Obviously, Windows gets
At least as far as the game and OBS is concerned.
All right.
So if you run it in admin mode, it gives it the proper things it needs to be able to hook properly into other programs and do other things without having to find all these workarounds. And that's where we're at. It is currently building the shader cache. I imagine this is something that I should have done yesterday, but...
No. It'll take maybe 5 minutes.
Okay. Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay. Let's tell everybody I'm on. That sounds like a plan, right?
Yep.
But yeah, I've been playing Fallen Order a lot because 1, it's a Metroidvania, 2, it's a Souls-like. So it's like it double dips into my interests. And it's been really nice.
Fallen Order?
Yes. You follow the protagonist is a former Jedi Padawan that survived Order 66.
That game? I didn't know it was roguelike.
Yeah, not roguelike, Souls-like.
Souls-like. Oh, yes. Okay. Yes.
It's a Souls-like Metroidvania.
Okay.
Slowing down a little bit, probably because it's still building the shader cache.
What? You do this once and it hardly ever has to do it again.
Oh, shit. It would probably help if I added in my link. Hello, everybody. Dissinger, Lord of Sloth, variety cast streamer that deals in Metroidvanias, roguelikes, Soulsborns, you name it, I play it. We're getting down on Warhammer 40,000 Darktide today. So if you guys have played Left 4 Dead, if you guys have played Vermintide, it's very much in that vein. You'll have a mission that you're set to accomplish with objectives and everything. You'll have little micro objectives to lead you up to the main objective of the mission. And for the most part, it's a fun little trip into the Grimdark. But instead of being Space Marines, we're being the normal guys. Well, as normal as 40k gets. Let's face it. Nothing in 40k is normal. I'm being joined today by Colts 500. He isn't a streamer, but he's a good friend of mine. He's known me for years. He even knows my real name.
Yeah.
He's one of those guys. He's a good guy. Appreciate it if you guys don't razz him too hard. And we'll get going. Let's see. We get that. Hold on. We need to do this. Oh boy. Dinner just went right through me. I guess that's what happens when you eat something greasy for the first time in a week.
Yeah.
We had hamburgers today, and we had all sorts of cool stuff like pierogi and breaded chicken breast, and so I don't think my body was quite ready for something so mundane. So while the shaders are building, I will be right back. I leave you my dogs as a means of entertainment. I'll be right back. Sorry. No. Stop. Up on the bed. Up on the bed. Okay, we're back. Hi. Am I back? I'm back.
We're back.
Okay, cool. We're about halfway through the shader cache, so this is tracking. Just chug-a-lug-a-lug. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, I guess my body just wasn't ready for that high of fat content in the food, so.
Normally, I get what is it? I'll get heartburn, and I'll feel really greasy for like the next 24 hours too. Like it's like my skin is sweating grease.
Okay.
It's,
Gotcha. Well, welcome in, everybody. It is good to see you on this fine day after Christmas. I hope you guys had a wonderful day. And I hope you guys had a great Christmas. I got probably one of the funniest t-shirts in the world. It is certainly my brand of humor. How familiar are you with Elden Ring, Colts?
I mean, fairly, I guess. I've never played it, but
So you know about the dog meme?
No.
Okay, so
no. What is the dog
Okay.
meme?
this might require some explanation for a casual, but let me grab the shirt real quick. It's on a shelf behind me. Okay, so in this game, there are these towers, and in order to get into the towers, you have to find the spirit turtles and kill them. And after you've killed, like, the third one, the gate opens. Wow. The dogs haven't been anywhere around this shirt, and already it's got dog hair on it. So... Hi, Chad. Welcome in. So, the t-shirt depicts a turtle, and underneath it says, "Praise the dog." Now, this might confuse you. However, in Elden Ring, in order to prevent abuse and, racist remarks and things like that, when you... Oh, okay, that's to join you after I get it up and running. Got it. After you... in order to communicate with other players, you can leave down these messages. And these messages are great, except for they are forms. Like, they'll sit there and they'll give you a sentence, but they'll take out the nouns and maybe an adjective, and you get to fill them in like a Mad Lib. There is no There is no turtle among the list of nouns. There is dog, but there isn't turtle. So, to get around that, whenever you're in one of the spots one of the turtles should be, you'll see a bunch of messages saying, "Praise the dog." And that's your hint that if you're trying to get into the tower, one of the spirit turtles is nearby.
Okay. That's good. Well explained.
So I found it hilarious, and my friend also found it hilarious. There's a picture of a guy in a full suit of like plate armor holding up a turtle on Pride Rock from The Lion King, and then underneath it says "Praise the dog." That's not the one they went with. No, they went with the one that's just a picture of a turtle and says "Praise the dog," which I think is much more fitting for my brand of humor. Just something so wild and crazy that if you get it, you get it. And if you don't get it, it's okay.
That's great.
We're at 84% and rising. So,
let's do I guess to the chat. How much do you guys know about 40K? Are your fans?
Some of my viewers are more versed in 40K. Some of my viewers not at all. Like, I just got a message from Just Chatting with Friends, and he wouldn't know the first thing about 40K. He wouldn't be able to tell you the difference between a High Lord of Terra or a Primarch.
Gotcha.
He just know that both are leaders.
Yeah.
He's a 40K noob, and we love him, but them's the works.
Welcome to the grimdark far future.
Yeah, welcome to the grimdark future of Warhammer
war.
40,000. In the far distance of the future, there is only war. Have I told you I've thought about getting back into the hobby?
Oh no, you haven't.
So, there is a box set for the Horus Heresy game that includes 30 Space Marines, 2 Praetorians, and 10 Justaran Terminators, along with a Contemptor pattern Dreadnought.
Ooh.
It's $300, includes the rules for the Horus Heresy game, but
so that's
You're on
how many
my naughty
models? That's
list.
like 35 models.
Another
40.
one?
Space Marines,
I guess IDK.
40 models.
Hi, Ellis. Welcome in. Yeah, it's like 40 Marines and a Contemptor pattern Dreadnought. Which, you know, that's cool and all, but Ellis, I don't think I ever asked you, how familiar are you with the grimdark future of Warhammer 40,000? Zero knowledge, okay. I know that if Demo Master was here, they'd know a lot about it. Chaos Reprobate would know a ton about it. Like, me and Chaos have had debates about which of the Chaos Trader Marines is the most, you know, is a true scion of Chaos as opposed to Poser Boy Abaddon.
Yeah.
Let's face it, Abaddon just does it because it's cool.
He does it probably because he never got over his teenage phase as Space Marine. It's like,
What really makes me laugh is Abaddon was an assault marine. He was the leader of a company of assault marines.
he was a captain.
Yeah, he was a. Well, you have to remember, all of the Mournival were captains, and Abaddon was a member of the Mournival.
How is he not? Is he a demon? Is he a demon prince?
He's
yet? Or
refused.
is he not
Like, they've
accepted
straight
yet?
up.
He's what a fucking poser!
Yeah, right?
What a poser! Oh
He
my
has done so
gosh.
much for the gods of chaos that they're like, dude, just name it and we'll make you a demon prince. We will make you a demon prince. It's not a question. You have done so much for us. And he just straight up refuses.
I mean, was Erebus?
Erebus is a
Space
dreadnought.
Marine, or was he? He's the
Yeah,
dreadnought.
if
now?
you read the Word Bearers trilogy, Erebus gets put in a dreadnought.
Okay.
They can't stand him, but they can't get rid of him either.
They had one chance. They had one chance.
And he has like dementia, Like, it has been so long, he's gotten dementia, and there are times where he asks where Lorgar and Horus are.
Lorgar's off pissing his pants about Corvus Corax, and Horus doesn't exist anymore.
Yeah, like, he literally doesn't exist. Rather than letting the gods of chaos get his soul back, the Emperor just flat out destroyed it.
It's just like, poof, gone.
Yeah.
Wait, does that mean it's 76? Because, you know, there's 2 wiped out, and then there was Ferris and...
Yeah, Ferris and Korax...
the Night Lords.
Sorry. Ferris and Kurz are dead.
So that's 4. Horus is gone, so that's 5.
I believe Dorn's a confirmed kill as well. He was killed in the Iron Cage.
Really? Oh, okay. So it's 6v6.
5v5, really? Because you have Horus and Kurz on Chaos' side, and you have Ferris Manus and Rogel Dorn on the Loyalist side. And there was... Oh, no, you're right. 6v6. It was 16 Primarchs. Technically 17.
Wasn't it supposed to be 20?
No, it was supposed to be 21. 2 of them were eliminated from the records. 4 of them are gone, so it's 17.
I didn't know. I thought it was 20.
It was 20, but you have to remember Altharius and Omegon are both Primarchs, and they count as 1.
Oh, right. Right.
The twin Primarchs.
Duh. Okay, so 20. Okay, 21.
And one
So
of the
it's-
2 is dead.
yeah.
Either Altharius or Omegon are dead.
Oh, okay.
That one's also confirmed. One of the Primarchs is dead. One of the twins is dead. Ferris Manus is dead. Rogel Dorn is dead. Sanguinus is dead. Kurz is dead.
Horus.
Horus is beyond dead. Okay, we're loading in.
So that leaves like 67, 76.
Yeah, something
Something
like
like
that.
And then all of the Primarchs on Chaos side are all Demon Princes now. So Abaddon, the World Eaters. No, so not Abaddon.
Angron's confirmed still alive.
Angron. And then the Nurgle.
Mortarian's
the Nurgle
still
one,
alive.
Mortarian.
So Angron,
And then who's the-
Mortarian, Lorgar, and
Lorgar.
Fulgrim are all confirmed alive.
So are Lorgar and Fulgrim, are they Demon Princes? Or
Lorgar's
Demon
weird.
Primarchs?
He's like a demon prince, but he's not. Like, he basically looks like he always has, but with horns now.
Oh, okay.
So he's the one that's been corrupted the least by chaos, but one might argue that he's the most corrupted by chaos at the same time. Oh, we're getting the cutscene. Come on.
Hold space to. Do you want to watch it?
We're-
Hold space.
well, It's not showing up. Why isn't it showing up?
It might. I don't know why it's a trailer. It's literally the trailer.
Okay.
So it's not like viewers are necessarily missing.
Okay, there we
anything. It's
go.
literally the
Oh, it
release
was
date.
showing the development studio. Got it. Okay, there we go. It was... Yeah. There we go.
It is the 41st
Here we go.
millennium. For 10,000 years, the Imperium has dominated the galaxy. There is only war.
One of my. You'll see this, and I hope you'll agree. I think you'll
Every
agree.
human
one
soul,
of the better
From
parts
the most
about this
highborn
game
lord to the most
is
basic
that you get
servant,
to
is
create your own
dedicated
character,
to the service of the
choose
God
the-
Emperor
choose the-
of mankind.
personality versus in Vermintide was 1 and 2. You didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
So,
Oh, it crashed on me.
yeah,
Hold on one second. We're gonna load back in.
it does tend to do that sometimes.
Don't worry, guys. This is all according to plan because this game had just launched in like the last couple of weeks. Oh, hold on. There we go. I opened the game. It crashed. There. They wanted a crash report.
Yeah, it was really bad. Opening week, they like I would load into missions and it would just crash, and I'd have to like continuously try to reload, and try to get back into the mission.
Yeah.
That that really sucked. But the most recent patch fixed a lot of
That's
that.
good. That is good. All right. I think we're still booting up here. It takes it a bit to load up. So, yeah, there's a lot of dead Primarchs. I just realized there's a lot more than I thought, and there's also a lot more Primarchs. Vulcan, MIA, Jagati Kant, theoretically in Kamarog. One of the Primarchs is rumored to be in Trazen's collection.
Russ is
In the warp.
somewhere. Yeah.
Johnson is resting in what's left of Caliban.
So that's 4. No. Corvus Corax is hunting Lorgar.
Yeah, Corax is hunting Lorgar. Guilliman is back and in control of the Imperium.
Yeah, the de facto emperor, basically.
Yeah, he's like the regent, I think is what they officially call him. He's the Imperial Regent.
Yeah.
Though it was hilarious because did you hear what he did to the Grey Knights?
No, what did he do to the Grey Knights?
He said, "Come with me, boys. We're going on a public tour." Basically, he heard what they were doing to anybody who even spotted a Grey Knight, and he was like, "Yeah, no, this doesn't fly." And they're like, "We need to keep ourselves secret for the mission." And it's like, "Yeah, fuck your mission. This isn't what the Emperor planned you for. You're coming on a public tour with me, or do you really want to tell one of the sons of the Emperor no?" Okay. It's loading again. At least this time I get to see the loading of the studio. Fat Shark. Okay. Did Fat Shark make Vermintide? Do you know?
Yes, they made both of them.
Okay. So it makes sense. They had a lot of the engine laying around.
They've, in fact, I think they've definitely reused assets. I know one of the animation from the Zealots, the Inquisitor in Vermintide, had a very specific way of flinging his sword.
Yeah, okay.
And so there's a saber that you can equip on the humanoid characters, the non-augury characters, and they have the same kind of like whipping animation.
Every human soul, from the most highborn lord to the most basic servant, is dedicated to the service of the God Emperor of mankind.
Also, I think they might have reused some of the assets.
The Imperium's battle fleets and armies, from the conscripted soldiers of the Astra Militari.
We got a desync there, so we're just gonna skip through it. The video was struggling to keep up with the
to the elite space marines of the Adeptus Astartes.
We're gonna wait for the program to respond, but it looks like we're on to crash number 2.
Cosmic horrors beyond imagining.
Okay, there we go.
But there is another war. It is the one in which
we got past it. So what? Are you like an Inquisitor's retinue? Is that what the story is?
No. You'll go through when you do character creation. It's you are not even close to the Inquisitor.
Okay, we got a little farther that time.
Before it crashed, did it crash again?
It crashed. It's okay. We kind of knew this would happen. I did turn things down, but it's gonna form a crash report. Still, come on. Still opening the game. Got a bit further in the opening cinematic. Save. 1 second, I'm getting a phone call, which is rare for me. So let's see if it's spam. It's Mom. 1 second here, guys.
Sounds good.
It is the
You know how that can be. Alright. We're doing the veteran, so let's continue and make my veteran. Alright. Hi, Rebel. Welcome in. We're making a, Oh. Progena are given an upbringing like no other in the Skull of Progenium. There they will learn much of discipline, willpower, and hatred of the traitor, preparing them for a life in service. Okay. Okay. The struggle you call life demanded it, but through all of the hardships and the triumphs, one incident stands out, which has shaped you more than anything. Yeah. Okay, now we get to make them. It's basically how long they're expected to survive. Like, when you say something in terms of like a life expectancy, you're saying this is about how long that'll be. Ah. It is. What is the recommended spelling on this word? What do you think, guys? Do we have a winner here? Yeah, that'll work. Yeah, I could take that. Right?
I watched the world die. 8,000 years of defiance gone in an eye blink. With it went some of the finest soldiers I had the honor to serve alongside. Not for glory, not for victory, not even for defiance. But because sooner or later, the void swallows everything. I learned something that day. No world, no bestie, and maybe no faith is impregnable. The agents of the enemy are everywhere. Watching, plotting.
Just another day in the Imperial Guard. Only, I'm not even part of the Guard any longer. Not since that business with the Commissar,
right?
the Court-Martial, and the holding cell. Now I'm part of this merry band of maniacs, for better or worse. Still figuring out what that means exactly. But most of it seems to be putting a booting on the Emperor's enemies, and not getting executed for meeting the wrong stair funny. So I guess I'm better off. At least. So long as the ammo and grub doesn't run out.
Another day, another set of useless bloody orders from some useless bloody carker sitting safe in planetary orbit, while I'm down here in the mud, trying not to get my block knocked off. Just my corking luck. I mean, it wasn't my fault that a few things went missing from the stores now, was it? If they were needed for the war effort, then the quartermaster would have locked the door, or at least placed a guard, wouldn't he? That was just the start. Nothing goes right for me. And the latest thing, the one that got me here. Don't want to talk about it.
We're going with that one. That sounds like Revy Two Hands. We'll go with this one. Okay, you trained to join the militia. You were conscripted to join the Mobian 54th Regiment of the Astra Militarum, beginning in a life of military service. You were honored by being recruited into an elite regiment. You were declared unfaithful by a famous deacon of Crucius. Most knew the charges stemmed from the audacity of questioning the deacon's lavish lifestyle, but you were sent to the prison ship, the Tancred Bastion, all the same. You are aboard the Tancred Bastion en route to Atoma Prime. Apparently underscore doesn't work, so... Whoop. Okay. Yeah, the VAs on these seem a lot better. Right? That would be just my luck. We get in? Come on. Colts, you there? Colts. I suspect Colts had to do something. Hold on, there you are. I hear something. Well, actually, I see that you were trying to talk, but I didn't hear anything. Let me try something. I'm gonna disconnect and come back in the call. Oh, right. Testes, testes, 1, 2. There you are.
Hello, hello, hello.
Okay. Cool. I made my guardsman, or woman in this case.
Guardswoman.
Guard person.
Guards person.
So, Rabble, how much do you know about Warhammer 40,000? Rabble said plot twist. They immediately turn you into a servitor and you spend the rest of your life in the bowels of a ship never seeing the stars. A small mind is a tidy mind. God, I forgot how grimdark these thoughts.
These quotes
Life
are...
is not measured in years, but by the deeds of the faithful. I know.
You can rotate through them. It's a
Fear
pretty
not
long
obliteration,
list
for
of...
it awaits us all. Okay. A glorious death in service is worth 10 lifetimes in ignominy. Let the flames of hate never die. War is the only diplomacy. Wow.
Yeah. Some of those first ones are pretty
Facts
hardcore.
are chains that bind perception and fetter truth. Facts are chains that bind perception and fetter truth. Wow. In the time that I have known 40k, that's pretty grimdark even for 40k. That's like 1984 levels of 40k.
I mean, it's also pretty dang fascist.
Well, that's the
too.
thing.
Like,
is like
just...
they've been exploring the idea that the Imperium of Mankind has literally become this fascist hellhole, despite being the last bastion of humanity, for better or worse.
Yeah. Because, I guess, on an intellectual level, one of the defining features of fascism is, at least, and of the Nazi Reich, was the building of the country, of the nation, to be at constant war. That the only thing that happened was you went and conquered, you built weapons, you trained troops, and that was the entire economic cycle.
Prisoners all secure, ma'am.
Which, I mean,
I'll check for myself if you don't mind.
Oh, we're part of a penal
Of course, ma'am.
legion?
But do be wary. Every one of them's a filthy heretic.
We're part of a penal legion?
not
one
completely,
certainly
more
is.
like it's the you're under the service
No accidents. My
of
master
an
wants to
inquisitor.
interrogate him as soon as we reach the hive.
Of course, ma'am. Upon my life.
This one, however.
But yeah, I guess
Makes
more or
you
less it's
wonder why
penal.
we even bother shipping trash like that. Save a lot of data slate work just to process the execution notice now.
What do you say, criminal? Shall I put you out of your misery?
And ours, you would.
Be quiet. Well? Nothing to say?
This is a mistake. I am a loyal servant of the throne.
But of course, I'll just let you out now then.
Shame you'll never get to prove that.
Run, Terror! We're boarded!
Catapult now!
That's a Zealot with a bomb.
Yeah. I'll talk
Kabooey!
Come with us, brother. We have a way out. What do we do about that one?
Nothing. The boxers will be here to feed soon enough.
Okay. I'm starting to get it. That's blocked.
So here's me, free as a tark bird. Question is, what to do now?
Okay, that's attack. Okay, so I got a shovel. That's all the Krieger needs, so I guess that's all I need.
Yeah.
Poxwalkers!
Don't you just
Not
love
my
the
lucky
simple
day after
mind
all.
of a creeper? It's almost as simple as an augury.
Here they come. Okay. Oh, I like that little flare she gave the shovel.
When
Oh,
sprinting?
I finished swinging the shovel and she let it flow around her hand to get a grip on it again. Kind of like a flourish. Yeah, it's a little choppy in the game too. Hold on one second. Let's try options. Okay. I know. God, I hit X just like that. Hold on. Ultra performance. We'll do that. That should help. So if I set that to ultra performance. We do that. That's not gonna matter. That's off, that's off. Let's see. There we go. Why do they turn that on? That's just a waste of graphics. Nobody wants it. Motion blur.
What is it?
Every time I play one of these FPS games, I have to turn motion blur off, and I'm wondering why the hell they turn it on. Turn off lens flares. Okay, cool. Come on. Yeah, motion blur is one of the most annoying. So, motion blur is, you know how sometimes the world blurs when you turn?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh.
You turn off motion blur, it gets rid of that. Okay, this is fine. Okay, this is a little more stable.
Can't they shut that racket off? Reckon we've got the message now.
I need all the response teams in the Block 87 Bay area.
Yeah, this is a little more fluid at least. Hi, Full Metal! Okay, we're going through... Eat a dick. That's a guardsman. Ah, shit. More of these pikers right around the corner. Okay, cool.
I like this shovel.
Merry late Christmas. I've been doing alright. I finally got back on nights, which is giving me the energy to actually be able to stream. I've had this issue of not being able to stream because I get up early in the morning, and then by the time I get to the end of the stream, it's like, get to the time of the stream, it's like 15 hours into my day. Yeah, but at least you got back on the... at least you kind of got back in the swing of things. I heard you went up for some Smash on Christmas. Those seem to be staples of your stream, so I'm glad for ya. Ah, Christ on a cracker. Come on. There we go.
Need to keep moving before they pump in the tox gas. That elevator will get me out. I hope.
Because, yeah, the Imperium's gonna sit there and go, oh look, it's a prison break. We're just gonna flood the ship with, you know, the coolant. Are we about to get some help? Oh, we finally got a las gun.
Great. You come for blood too, criminal? You said you were a loyal servant of the throne. I did.
It was keeping her pinned. Basically, they had shoved it through and pinned her to the box.
Then prove it.
Oh, these have 90? Oh, that's a lot.
Land the protocol!
Extraction requested! The traitors have overrun the ship!
Confirmed. Stormraptor inbound.
I'm giving you a chance. Cross me and you're dead. You understand, criminal?
Now just tell me what to shoot.
Where's your
All right. I know, right? She keeps getting in my way.
Project peace for the lie that it is.
That sounded very much like Seth from Command and Conquer.
Life is fleeting, duty is eternal.
Born survivor.
Oh,
that's
you're
me.
Okay. You're
Yes.
Come on.
Okay, yeah, it is. It made it look like it was going up and to the left, but it's actually going up and to the right. Okay, we got out.
Get us the hell out of here!
Stand by, Zola. The guidance is out. I need a minute to recalibrate.
Great. Let's give them a welcome they won't survive!
Come on. Is that all you got? Come on. Okay, come on. Come on. Come on. Purging. Come on. And yes, it's like this for me too. It's kind of taken, with the number of enemies, it's taken on a bit of a slideshow quality. When the number of enemies is low, I'm totally fine. It's when they start sending the horde. Yeah. I mean, that's obviously the solution, Rabble. If having too many enemies on screen is the problem, I just need to purge the heretics.
Masozi, you done any time soon?
Still alive up there. Guidance is useless, so we're out of here.
Well, you coming or not? You helped me. Maybe I can help you. No promises. You'll probably wind up dead.
I was dead anyway.
Very poetic. Just don't tell anyone I let an escaped prisoner save my life, or you'll be more than dead.
There we go.
Let's get the hell out of here.
Pity is that we can die both once in the Emperor's service. That not by hate is conquered by fear. Okay, that actually is. Blessed are the intolerant. We almost had a good one. Scourge the stars in the Emperor's name. To withdraw in disgust is not apathy. True faith is blind and justified. Wave the fist that strikes men down and salutes the battle won. Suffer no impurity. Truth begets hatred. Understanding weakens the will to act. Curse the traitor, condemn the weak. To the strategy room. We gotta get up to some strategery here. Would you stop, Widget?
Honestly, that sounded like the dog made a popping sound, and then it took me a second to realize that it was actually just a bark.
Ah, so the next step before...
Is this kind of no-oper the best we can recruit these days? Sounds great. I'm Sergeant Major Morrow. You're fresh meat. Mission briefings come through me. Let's see what you can do.
All right. Get to the Psychanium.
Yeah. That was a wonderful...
So far, so good. Next up, you're to report to Stephanie at the Psychanium for additional training. Take my advice. Don't stare. She doesn't like it.
You must be the new recruit Explicator Zola spoke of. If I'm honest, and I am seldom otherwise, I am not impressed. No wonder she recommended you for further training. Once you are shackled to my glorious Psychanium, I will mentor you in the skills
15
and
hours
needs to
was written in
survive.
2005.
One assumes you do want to survive. Have no fear. My psychic conjurations cannot kill you, though they may leave persistent feelings of inadequacy. You are pitiful.
Okay, so basic training is a must for any operative. Complete basic training grants access to the mission terminal in your standard issue board gear, which is the lasgun and the shuffle. A mortal life is folly that does not feed the spirit. Come on.
You've come to learn, yes? The Psychanium is just the place. You can chain light or heavy attacks in any order. Chained attacks have different angles of attack, and damage properties. Some weapons have a powerful special attack. Others have a special ability that changes their next attack.
Okay, gotcha. You got the chain blade.
Pushing can stagger groups of enemies. Pushing requires stamina. Grenades can be equipped and thrown. Each class has access to different grenades. Your combat ability massively increases gun handling and damage for a brief time. Dodging allows you to evade range fire and melee attacks. Melee attacks cannot be dodged if you have a ranged weapon active.
Okay.
Enemy attacks initially damage your toughness. Once your toughness is broken, they damage your health. Additionally, enemy attacks will stagger and stun you if you have no toughness.
Yeah?
So a paperback of that 15 hours novel goes, like a used copy goes for $65 on
Melee
Amazon.
replenishes toughness. Each nearby
Okay.
teammate also
So it
gains
was
toughness
considered that good.
regeneration.
I know. I'm like, wow. It's got 4.5 stars. I'm just.
Well, it was our
flat out
first
kind of
look at the
impressed.
Guardsman Normal Life.
That marks the end of basic training. You are now ready to
Guardsman's Normal
serve.
Life. Yeah.
Should you wish to further hone
Okay,
your
so
knowledge,
that was
you
important
can
to
undertake
know.
advanced training.
Was getting the basics training down. Basically, what I have learned is stay with your group. That'll get your toughness up. Damage hits toughness first, and then goes through to health once your toughness is broken. So it's kind of like an overshield. And melee kills also restore toughness. So
Correct.
if you're getting flooded, switch to melee and start hacking and pray you come out the other side.
The other important thing to keep in mind.
Yeah,
so
the
you
health
see the
bars
little,
is you can only heal up
splitting
to
of
the current bar you're on.
Of your health bar. No, so that's how many wounds you have. So the number
So
of
if you
times
get downed, you
get
come back up,
downed
but now you're at
before
2
you just
bars,
die.
and then 1
So
bar,
if
and then you're out.
Correct. Yes.
Okay.
And the only way to get rid of the bars is to go to a Medicaid station, and the Medicaid station will get rid of. Will
Gotcha.
restore you all the way back up to full. We'll get rid of all the purple stuff. The other possibility is like certain enemies or certain kinds of damage. I don't know where the damage comes from, but it is possible to take purple damage over time.
Taking a hit.
One, if you pick up a grimoire, like the entire party starts taking purple damage. But other enemies have the ability to do it. I don't know which, but it is possible to take purple damage, but it's not super.
Okay, so I got my shuffle.
Common. So there are.
I've only got the prison outfit. I have my frame. No insignia. I heard that, so that means we go here. Okay, so it looks like the Inquisitor wants to see me. Attempt to join the strike team is unsuccessful. I think I still have to meet the rest of the crew. Okay, so I have to go meet the Inquisitor now.
Yes.
Which Inquisitor are we on? Are we on a named Inquisitor, or is this Inquisitor new for this series? So it's not like we've got like Greyfax or the others.
New for the series. No.
Well, this one certainly is milking the religious aspect of Inquisition. I walk up to her doors and I hear pipe organs, and you know, it looks like the outside of a cathedral.
Yes.
Blessed be the subjugator. Honor the craft of death. There is no future without the Emperor's blessing. For every enemy without, there are 100 within. In space, no one can hear your pipe organs. Here endeth thy lesson. Forget not, forgive nothing. Forgiveness is a crime punishable by death. Wow.
Yeah. There's a Reddit comment. What orientation videos do the rejects watch in the break room during the first week while HR processes their paperwork? Chainsword safety. Protect yourself so the Emperor doesn't have to.
Yeah.
And recognize workplace heresy.
Full Metal. I have the best... I need to show this to you, Full Metal. You ready? My roommate got me a shirt. Damn it. Okay. Oh. Mass with the Inquisitor. Because that doesn't sound ominous at all.
I am Grendel. It is my honor to serve the God Emperor of mankind and fight the darkness that contaminates the Imperium. The supreme power of the Holy Inquisition is mine to wield. Who am I? I'm a warrior. The hive world of Atoma Prime is a vital stronghold of Imperial power. No matter the darkness,
I don't think they were expecting to get even more people, because there's a bunch of people that don't like Warhammer Fantasy at all, so they never touched Vermintide.
Who am I? I have learned that Atoma is cast by the dark stain of truth. Chaos is the arch enemy of mankind.
It is the damnation of the warp. It is everything I am sworn to oppose. Who am I? I'm a warrior! It can only be cast out by the light of the throne and the scourging touch of flames.
It just booted me.
Who am I? I'm a warrior! As an instrument of the Inquisition, and no matter the risk
I can hear the cutscene, but I'm back at character selection.
I will purge the hearts.
And cut out every scrap of darkness I find.
That's interesting. Maybe, you know what? Maybe it's to.
Okay.
No, I don't know. Bug.
I am a warrior. Full Metal, I don't know. Are you still there, buddy? Because obviously, I can't be the only one with this problem. Okay. We're gonna do that, and we're gonna go back to... If you see no signs of sedition, you aren't looking hard enough. Wow, game. They've taken it to a radical extreme.
Yeah. Very much so. Which, I mean, fairly certain. I mean, you have to think that it's like people live in a society, right? Wow, how much of this do people just see as propaganda, and how much of them are true believers? And how much of life is avoiding the true believers and
no, totally.
Just,
it's like
getting
how much of this is
so
like
you don't get
I pay lip service to this because if I don't, they will murder me. How much of this is I actually believe in this stuff? This stuff is truth. And how much of it is I need to avoid that guy because he's going to get me killed thinking I'm not zealous enough.
Or I need to move. I need to
for
avoid
the glory
this
of the
guy
Emperor.
'cause
Yeah,
he's actively trying to get us all killed.
Yeah,
by doing, or when we're like chaos, right? It's like, yeah, I may not.
I know enough to know that
believe in
these
all
guys
this
will give
shit,
me a
but
chance, but I also know enough that these guys are willing to off me at the first chance they get. So I need to make myself more. I need to make myself usable, but not too usable.
But it's like I can do stuff. I'm competent enough to be useful, but not competent enough to be worried about.
And as you've come through all that unscathed, Tertium shouldn't hold too many terrors for you. Report to the mission terminal for your first assignment.
I see you have chosen the Psyker. Jane Doe is me.
No, is Jane Doe. Jane Doe is. Oh, send it again. I didn't.
I figured it was the epitome of being a faceless guardsman. Okay, hold on 1 second. Stop that! Oh my god,
Yes.
Game. No, the game didn't crash, but it kept grabbing my icon and it kept grabbing my cursor and pulling it to the middle of the screen again. And I had a Windows security alert where it said some of the things of Darktide have been blocked by Windows Defender, and I was like, allow fucking access. Don't do this to me, game. I will murder you. These are the penances, so I'm guessing these are, like... They're achievements in-game, but they aren't the actual achievements.
Achievements. Right? Correct, yes.
Okay,
so they're
the laurels are used for
achievements
cosmetics, or when you reach X laurels,
cosmetics.
you gain a cosmetic. Or certain achievements give you cosmetics. Okay.
No. Certain achievements give you cosmetics. So, most generally, making it to new trust level, aka leveling up, you'll get. So, like at level 10, 20, and 30, you get cosmetics. At levels 5, 15, and 25, I think you get like.
Ahoy!
You get
I'm Commodore
else.
Hallowett. But you
cosmetics, but it's
my
like for
Lady
your,
Alice. Or oh, perfect
like account
mistress.
cosmetics or whatever.
Oh, and don't bother telling me your name, my darling. Your sort don't last long, so I won't remember it. Good customers, though. That is different. I might have one or
but
two
all of the
special
other
items for
all of
you,
the other penances,
if you got the equivalents.
more or less
Strictly on the down low, though, you understand.
Give you cosmetics
and
as well,
don't tell
of some
Rannick.
sort.
Or, like I always say,
So
if you've got a
they're
gun,
worth
Right.
they're worth
So
doing
some
if you
penances
care
are
about
worth
like, the thing they give you.
That's the army exchange, which requires level 2. And I'm guessing
Yeah,
the
we just
mission
gotta go do a
terminal is
mission.
the
We'll
place
level
with
up
the big
after this
hololith.
Yes.
Okay.
So let's go do a level.
Okay, so
a one star.
So
mission.
we've got Enclavium Barrows,
Sedition.
which is a 1 skull mission. Enclavium Barrows, bottom.
You might be seeing a
bottom
different
row,
list than
second
me.
one in. That's a 1 skull mission. Then we have these.
Oh yes.
Okay, so that's 1 skull lit up, and then I've got these gray bars, which I'm assuming require higher levels. So I'm guessing the 1 skull mission is like your basic mission.
Correct.
2 skull is like hard mode for like the first couple of levels, and then 3, 4, 5 million. Yeah.
Something
okay,
like
so
that.
Enclavium Barrows. Then?
So I was gonna say let's just do a 1 skull. Yeah, that works.
Oh, that's the sedition level. Okay. That's how entrenched the the enemy is.
I suppose, yeah. More often it's
Shrine
like
of the
how many hits
Messiah
does it
requires
take
trust
to
level
hit
4.
something, I guess. I think I might have finished a 4, but like I don't think I finished a 5 yet. That's 4s and 5s generally take.
There's me. Oh, you're a preacher.
Ready up.
We got a Psyker
Yeah, I'm a
and we
zealot.
got an Ogrid.
Go ahead and ready up because you know.
Yes.
So the big
because
thing
you
here
regain
is, stick together.
toughness based
Don't-
off
don't
how
wander
many
off.
of your allies are around you. So get picked back up.
But also, if you go down, it's easier to like. Yep, that's the big thing, right? And if you're getting hammered, then I mean everybody's hitting the same horde, right? If you're all together. So stay in unit coherency.
Let's not lose this by 5/8 of
Don't
an
leave the
inch.
2-inch zone. What's the what is the 40K
If you are out of
coherency
coherency,
rule?
your
Is it-
next
it's
movement
like if you're out of
must be to
coherency,
put the unit in coherency.
you have to immediately.
Oh,
and you
I
can't
think
do
you
anything
automatically
else,
fail
right?
any morale checks you're called on to make.
Numbers of heretics in throne sight. That just won't do.
And will fall back if you are, it's like if you're found to be out of coherency, you will automatically fail morale checks and you'll have to fall back. And that fallback move must put your unit in coherency again. 2d6.
Wasn't it like a random distance, or is it I think it's, yeah, 2d6.
Cowards.
People running away.
Not all of them can be Brother Marius. There's a thing you haven't thought about in forever.
Gosh.
I also made a reference, reconnect.
That is correct.
I got a code 2001, A Space Odyssey. I'm surprised you didn't react to the 5/8 of an inch.
Reports warn of increasing numbers of heretics in throne sight.
Is that
just
it could have been, but no, the 5/8 of an inch is in reference to the tournament where you beat me by 5/8 of an inch. And then later on in another tournament, I beat you by 5/8 of an inch.
Oh.
The difference between us will always be 5/8 of an inch.
That's completely, oh. There we go.
So it sounds like my problems with the game are pretty much problems the entire community's been having with the game, which is a nice thing. It's comforting.
Yeah, more or less. Comforting.
I love how the Ogren's trying to count. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, many, lots. Captain, there's lots of them. How many is lots? It's more than many. How many is many? More than a few. How many is a few? I can't count that high. How high can you count? 1. So does it always try to have the squad with all 4 classes?
Yeah, I would imagine so, but I mean, I've been in squads where it's like
it tries to flesh out the group with a full team, but if it can't, it will easily throw you. Disconnected from server, error 2001.
Yeah.
I don't know why it's timing me out of all things.
Maybe it just took you too long to...
I don't know why it's not letting me in.
Because I'm in, and we're in here.
Hold on. It sounds like I'm coming in. I'm in.
We have a bot replacing you.
We're recovering scriptures.
These bad signs
awesome.
In such hurry. Very bad.
We don't. That's side op.
Oh, that's a weekly mission. Okay.
That's like a weekly thing. There's weekly missions. Well, it's an optional mission for different things, but picking up scriptures can help you advance weekly.
Yeah.
It's cool to see the scale of Lehman Russ tanks. Yeah, we've got.
Remember when Pablo called me out?
I cannot move. Just helping you out.
It's so funny what happened to him. Did I tell you what happened to him?
Power gaming idiot. Yeah. I mean, I recall the story.
Okay, so one day he actually came into the store and he said, "You talk a lot of game and you act like you know what you're talking about, but you don't know what you're talking about." And I was like, "What do you mean?" And he's like, "I just won this tournament and, you know, it was against other players and I'm invited to the regionals for it and I don't think you know what you're talking about. You can't possibly know what a good list is, so I challenge you to a game at the same point level that, you know, I just did the tournament at." I was like, "Okay, I'll see you there." I brought my Marine list. I brought my Dark Angels list. So I was running a codex that was dramatically underpowered at the time. Because it hadn't updated to 6th yet.
At the time, yeah.
I reroll.
We're going on 10th now. Anyways, yeah.
I seize the initiative. The first shot of the game. Because I choose not to get any closer to him because he's playing Grey Knights, so we all know what that means. Yeah. So he's playing Grey Knights, he's got Death Cult Assassins out the ass.
Grey Knights? Ugh.
The whole 9 yards. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna sit here and just take this like a bitch. So I stand back and I start shooting up his vehicles. No, sorry, I don't seize the initiative. He went first, and he all outed a Storm Raven into my deployment zone. So he.
Okay.
No, he couldn't.
I mean, he couldn't deploy anything after that, could he?
No, not a bunch of meltdown. But the thing is, the Storm Raven.
Right into all the plasma and
He did do the shrouding though. It's the same effect. He gets to re-roll his cover save, and his cover saves the 3 plus.
Or something. Yeah.
You remember my dreadnoughts. You should remember them very well because they were named after my ex-employees. Brother Aurelio and LaSalle.
No, I don't.
Aurelio was the dreadnought that was close combat with the assault cannon.
Okay. Oh.
And Brother LaSalle was the one that had the las cannon and the. And LaSalle had the las cannon and the missile pack.
Got what we came for.
Okay. Oh boy. Oh no.
He rolled a 2 into a 1 because he got the reroll, right?
Did he roll bad on his cover saves?
So it hit. And I shot him. And this flyer that went all out was immobilized. You ready for what was in there? A full squad of 5 paladins and an inquisitor. No, sorry, the librarian. The librarian was in there.
Oh gosh.
And he goes to place his paladin squad around the fallen Storm Raven, and I'm like, what are you doing? It's a flyer that went all out.
No, it's
like,
a flyer.
I'm deploying my unit because I'm allowed to. They take a dangerous terrain check, but they're allowed to deploy. No. You need to reread that section of the rulebook because, Mr. I know how the rules work. If a flyer gets immobilized on a turn it went all out, not only is it immediately destroyed, everything inside it is dead. No saves.
They can't control the landing. They literally, like,
Yeah. They literally can't control the landing, and it kills everybody inside. So he lost 1,200 points of his 2,400 point list in the blink of an eye. And then he learned the true weakness of Death Cult Assassin. Because there was one, it was just very hard to make use of. And that's... they don't have grenades.
Nice one.
Death Cult Assassins, no grenades.
Doesn't?
Terrain.
Oh.
And he shot up my Rhino.
They charge into terrain. They don't get initiative.
So, I sat there and threw my... I of course ran my Marines and Rhinos lists because that's what you do. He destroyed the Rhinos on my Marine squads, and so I had them huddle in the wreckage. It was... and I lost like 1 or 2 Marines to that.
Oh.
I'll admit, I did lose a couple of guys. But he lost his entire Death Cult Assassin squad before they even got to attack. Because when they rush into terrain, they go after Power Fist.
You got initiative on them? Oh. Oh, yeah, right?
And they only have a 5-up armor save.
So your sergeant came out with a Power Fist. Yo, what up?
They are the ultimate in glass cannons. They're initiative 5 with power weapons that strike at strength 4. But they're only toughness 3 with a 5-up save. The idea is you're supposed to kill them before they get a chance to fight back. But that doesn't happen if you run into terrain. By the end of turn 3, three-quarters of his army was dead, and he had wasted an entire shooting phase trying to kill the Dreadnought. Needless to say, I dismantled his army piecemeal, and he never recovered from that. He learned to respect my opinions even if I wasn't spouting meta, because I knew the rules enough to know how to make those lists work.
What was the original reaction?
Oh no!
After,
I told him, I swear to God,
that leaf blower list against
you play that list to the hilt against this kid, and I am going to kick you out of this store. So he ended up deploying it. He ended up deploying it like a normal army. Surrounded by chimeras and bubble
instead of all
with
in
guard.
one corner, right? Surrounded by chimeras.
Vehicles are on a wound and toughness system.
Yeah, they really. Some of the recent editions, I heard they nerfed Manticores. Instead of.
Watch out! Bomber!
Oh God! That bomber took a lot out of me.
Oh, damn, that.
I got caught square in the middle of the flames.
I've got you now.
Oh God! Nothing kills your toughness faster than fire.
Alter your tactics! Aim for the head!
I have to run back to this Medicaid and...
Yeah, it's the ticks.
Healer's terminal!
Okay,
Okay.
Yeah, nobody died because I recognized that I was getting cut off by fire and ran back to the Medicaid when I was almost dead. So I recognized what was going on, even if I didn't want to.
Oh, so there are elites, or I guess there's a thing called a
It's
demon
like the
host.
witch in the witch in Left 4 Dead.
You don't touch that. You don't aggro it. You walk around it. Yeah, you don't touch it. You ignore it. You move on. You don't aggro it because it will wipe the party.
That's like for a fully kitted squad that's in communication and has an ogre that with a riot shield that can tank the blows. Like you set up for that like a boss fight.
You sit down a med kit. You put, or you've got multiple med kits.
No more razor.
I have a feeling they'll nerf it in the future, or they'll at least like maybe there'll be some more beast stuff to get around.
I hope you want to fight.
Oh, thank God. Oh, we got an ogre coming. I actually don't need to worry about that. Let's reload my last gun so it's ready to go. Another one.
These are lawless times. No one
Oh, great. Time for the horde.
mercy administered. A successful termination.
Oh.
Grenades don't do friendly fire damage, so just go ahead and toss them into.
So in other words, don't feel bad to use a grenade because they're for these situations.
Correct. Yeah. They're the way the veteran sharpshooter deals with hordes.
The truth is darker.
All right.
You'll return this way.
There's a really funny line by an Ogren when it comes to killing hounds. So it was something like, It was like bad dog down. Shit.
Neutralize.
Get away from that
Oh my god. But he's so pure and innocent. I love you, Ogden.
Alright. Alright. I'm okay for now. I'm gonna wait until I actually get down to need it.
We got another Medicaid station.
That doesn't mean as much for me. I
haven't
understand what that means. It's kind of like a Medicaid station that you can deploy anywhere for
ammo crates.
Okay.
Yeah, AOE healing. Medkit, ammo kit, same thing.
I'm running. I forgot it's a hold, not a.
Get up here. Here's a medic.
Choke points like this are grand.
Sure are.
Hold that pose, heretic!
Oh, I see we have a tag. Okay. Left bumper to tag. Gotcha.
Oh, do we have another plague ogre? We have another plague ogre.
Trapper is dead!
They're coming along.
Time to go.
God, Emperor, send me some ammo!
Come on. Yeah, it's this end where it gets to purge the heretics. It's like, oh! Time to go. Other way? Other way. God damn it.
Proud for a moment. Time to come home.
Woo. We made it. Alright. He's running a Mark IIA quick draw stub revolver and an infantry autogun. And we have dockets, plasteel. I'm guessing that's the materials for building your own armor and whatnot.
Yeah.
From the
so
from the
dockets is to buy stuff from
currency
the
shop.
Yeah.
Okay, that's better.
Yeah, the currency shop only does cosmetics.
Okay. That was interesting. But yeah, I thought you'd get a kick out of hearing the time I kicked in Pablo's teeth with one of the quote-unquote worst armies in the game. Twice!
I mean, when he does something that dumb, right? And then you're able... Yeah, when you're able to make him pay for it,
that's the price
too,
you pay. You had a 33%
right? He could have easily survived it,
which
if he
means
hadn't
1
rolled
in
a
every
2
10
and a 1,
times
but
that's going to happen. You
like,
take
wow.
that risk.
And then there's just the part of it where it's like, okay, you deployed it, and then you have half your army.
I'm being
on the other
summoned
side
to
of
the
board,
strategium. Obey.
which they could get pretty easily clubbed by.
Enemy resistance in the hive is chewing holes in the warband. We're losing trained veterans. And what do I get to replace them with? Dirtbag raw recruits like you. So here's a chance to impress me. You need to give us your best on every damn mission. You understand?
Was that trust level
I'll be
2's
watching
briefing?
you, Acolyte.
That's
What does your
okay.
best look
You
like?
get to stay now. You're officially an acolyte, but
Yeah.
I'm still watching you. Oh boy,
No fuck ups.
that was fun. My character looked drunk. Okay, so I now have trust level 2, which gives me access to the armory exchange. What are operative cosmetics that I can requisition?
Indeed.
Engaging.
Oh, those cost a bit.
Yep. Oh, I should go see those. But it's like by the time you reach level 10-ish, you'll be able to buy 1 or 2.
Depart, operative.
You've proven your worth for now. Reach trust level 4. I'm guessing level 4 is when she's like, okay, I've taken a liking to you. Okay, so we are technically
Sort of.
part of an Inquisitor's retinue because we're part of the retinue, but we aren't the inner circle. Like, we aren't the actual retinue that they would take with them into a battle. We're Inquisition in as much as we aren't immediately killed.
Yeah.
Okay. So from what so that way you understand what's going on here, Colts. I do fine until like a horde shows up. Once a horde shows up, that's when it starts getting a little Like, I can hear my character swinging in normal time, but visually it becomes a slideshow. Like, I can hear everything in real time, but the game's having problems catching up to what I know is going on. Like, I hear my veterans swinging their shovel for their goddamn life. So if it seems like I'm standing still in an area just wildly swinging my shovel, it's not because I'm trying to be funny. It's because I can't tell if the threat is gone or not. So sometimes I'll be behind because of that. Just that way you understand. Yeah, that's...
And that, I mean, that's
and
kind
it's
of
a
what
visual
I figured
lag
when I
is the
watched
worst
some of that.
part.
Like, oh,
also, it's really funny.
frame
Sometimes
lag.
I'll be walking through the ship, and it'll all of a sudden my character will appear off to the left, off to the right, back in the center, and it creates this sort of drunken swagger. I was thinking the one skull on the top
do you want to try a 2-skull mission or just go
yeah, the hourglass.
Got a problem.
All right.
So beyond the whole
daily Imperial life,
fascist Imperium motif and everything, it's actually really cool to get to see. Like,
yeah, I think they're called Arbite stations because it's the arbiters of the Imperium.
Police stations, basically, or
yeah,
yeah, arbiter facilities, other types of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
It's just. They in a couple of levels they've got Imperial IG defenses set up, which are just kind of cool. It's like, oh man, wow, this is literally from like plastic model set. I'm like, oh, that looks really cool.
Mm-hmm.
And it looks big and imposing, right?
Checked piece for the lie that it is.
I'm excited to see Space Marine 2.
Life is fleeting. Duty is eternal. Exist for the Emperor. Timidity begets indecision. Indecision begets treachery. Oh, man. But yeah, I was really happy with the Praise the Dog shirt. I'm just sad Full Metal didn't get to see it. Okay, so I gotta do this song and dance a couple of times. It didn't crash, it just said I couldn't connect to server, so...
Do you get...
It may take me a second to get into this game for whatever reason.
Okay. You're already replaced by a bot, so your position is saved. The heretics have taken over a complex. Show up wherever the bot shows up, I believe.
I'm trying to think of what the funniest thing I ever remember. There was the time my Vindicator rammed another tank and broke its cannon.
Used the shovel for something?
That was actually pretty funny. Somebody had one of their vehicles out, and so I decided to ram it with my Vindicator just for the heck of it. And it's a 12 armor front.
Ramming speed. Oh yeah, does it do Vindicators have 13 or 14 armor on the front?
So I sat there and I was like, okay, I'm gonna ram the front. And it's, you know, it is what it is, whatever. And so I rammed the front of the Rhino. Failed to damage the Rhino at all. In fact, the Rhino damaged me in return and broke the cannon right after I had just shouted in the store, "I'm the alpha male," and pushed the Vindicator into the Rhino. And so I squeaked out, "Oh god, it broke off!" And the entire store couldn't stop dying of laughter. Because I was known for doing wild and crazy things and somehow making them work. But every once in a while, they backfired spectacularly, and it was hilarious. A meta slave?
I like playing just enough meta to be viable. I don't like being pure meta.
Yeah, I
don't like being a meta slave.
I really don't.
The heretics have taken over a complex. Right now, they're beaming.
No, it was
Sounds
a
like your mother. Like you don't have a network card.
But the problem
you have a
was,
laptop. Maybe your motherboard's
Mass
done.
Effect Andromeda was drawing so much power into the PC, it triggered the PC circuit breaker.
Okay.
Not the electrical pad circuit breaker.
Ooh.
The circuit breaker they put in PCs to prevent them from blowing themselves up. Trying again.
Yikes.
And so, because of that, I was unable to finish my Andromeda playthrough, even though I was nearing the end of the game.
The heretics have taken over a complex. Right now, they're beaming out propaganda. There's something strange in with the Renti. Like maggots crawling through the
I got you.
Shut it down any way you can. Try to have a little fun while you're doing it.
What do you want, Widgie? It's my potato. You're a potato. Hello, my potato. Are you potatoes on crotch?
Are you mashed potatoes?
Are you perhaps a baked potato? Are you baked? No, you aren't baked. You haven't been down with the roommates long enough. Ugh. Okay, it looks like I'm actually going to be able to come in this time because I've been in the loading screen for a while. Like every other time, okay, this looks like I'm actually going to come in now. Every other time, I get to being in the Thunderbird, and
yay!
Or I forget what the Imperial Guards ones are called, the Valkyrie. I get to being in the Valkyrie, and it would immediately kick me back out.
Valkyrie.
But now I've been here for a bit. You know, I'm watching everybody go through their loading animations. Okay, I am back. Where are you guys? Off to the left. Ah. Okay, I'm in. Oh. We aren't going that way.
we went the wrong way. We need to...
Oh, apparently we've recovered a scripture. And the entire group is
now we're going
slowly
back up the way
taking
we
purple damage. Somebody picked up a scripture. Look at the top right.
Did somebody pick up... Scriptures, I wouldn't imagine do that.
Well,
I know Grimoires.
Everybody's got purple damage except for one guy.
Nearly fucking done. Thank you.
All right, third one.
Oh, I see. We are dwarves and we're digging the hole. Diggy,
Start
diggy,
swinging that
hole.
shovel. Dig, 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 dig.
No, Kriegsmen are loyalists.
Are Kriegsmen just heretic diggers?
Oh, okay.
No, I say that in like close. Like.
Oh, fuck you.
Won't die like this! I can still fight! Get me up!
Hey, soldier. I got you.
Make it fast! I've debts to pay.
What do you make of our pilot? Seems a bit lippy to me.
She shall carry us to our holy purpose, or face the consequences.
We don't have an abundance of alternatives.
The complex shouldn't be far away now.
The path goes down! No choice then!
Alright, we're going to have to ascend the favela.
Engaging precision fire!
Going grenade! Your skill is non-trophy!
Oh, okay.
Stairs, over there!
The God Emperor provides!
Okay, I got a mech crate. That may come in handy later. Oh, I'm on controller, so it's left on the D-pad.
Hit 3 to bring it up and then left click.
I almost hope that there's a shovel at every rank.
Needs must we recharge it?
For veteran, yes. Where sniper?
The God Emperor is watching. He knows all.
Praise the throne! May the light of terror guide us!
Okay, I found the power cell for the Medicaid back here. Is it right here? Yeah, it's right here.
Right in time!
How about we recharge it?
Medicaid droid's operational. Oh, you don't need it. They did. I figured that was a worthwhile use. We all had some purple. Some of us had bars down.
Got a present for you. Engaging wall protocols. It's Tox Flamer.
I like the shot.
Shot me.
This way, come on.
I pity those who don't live in hive cities. There are some feral worlds without any of...
Firesiders don't do too bad. Downsiders are another story.
Nobody ever works their way up Spire's side, and they have no trouble falling down.
We got like...
Needs ammo, Your wrath is nothing to mine, Ranger.
Stay together! Let's get this mission done! Did you just take the fraggle?
Right. Let's see about getting the signal shut down.
Oh, yes, I survived.
Oh, fall damage ignores toughness. Gotcha.
That charge is fun.
What about that switch?
Is it me, or does this place look a little infested?
I thought it was in the briefing. There's a demon possessing parts of the building.
Oh, great. That's just great.
Medicaid right here's Alex.
Destroy the demonic growth. That should restore the bridge.
Throwing grenade.
I do like some of the music for this, but... They don't play it often enough, and I don't think it's varied enough either.
But...
Friggin' nasty! But he's dead!
Oh.
That should stop those grenades!
Over there. Okay, we got an ammo stash.
Ammo!
Yeah, there should be an ammo stash somewhere nearby. Yeah, right here.
We gotta go back around and go up the stairs again.
Enemy! Out of ammo! Ammo crate! Do our humans win their place by the God Emperor's side in death? That depends on whether they have souls!
Really?
This is what occupies your mind!
Reckon the Emperor does right by his flock, human or otherwise.
Oh god.
Reloading!
Near the demonic growth, I dropped the med kit. I figured that was a good spot for it.
Alright. Yep. Where's the next one? Hit.
Okay, come on. We're just at the point where I'm swinging wildly because we are a dwarf and we're digging a hole. Diggy hole.
Just keep swinging. Just keep swinging. Keep digging.
Dug myself right out of trouble.
Keep digging. Exactly.
Where's extraction? Oh.
It's right there. You know, it does beg the question, why didn't they just drop us here? But like we could have shut it off and you know like had the
5/8 of an inch. Okay, gotcha.
Baited everybody in. Gotta back up like 5/8 of an inch.
We got one of the scriptures. Secondary objective, we got one of the grimoires, so we got 60 for it. I got the headhunter autogun and the combat axe. I'm still using the shovel.
Yep. I'm gonna go check out my contacts. Feel free to go ahead and select
Yeah.
Next mission.
Okay. We are the dwarf digging hole, diggy diggy hole. Okay. I'm gonna be drunk here for a second. While the game figures out where I actually am. What's this? Nothing. Okay.
I will do as you wish.
I don't want combat axes. I want shovels. Okay. I was just looking. Is there a cosmetic to always make it a shovel?
Alright, I'm back.
I doubt it. No.
No.
Yeah.
There's no... Because...
Sadly,
the weapons...
there is no shovels after one.
Different melee weapons
Why
do
is there no
different
shovels
things.
after one?
Like, they act
Because I'm not seeing any shovels. I'm seeing combat axes. Okay. So after the next one, try again.
So it'll refresh in 34 minutes, and there might be a shovel that shows up. Yeah.
Concluding service through
let's look at this. Oh, that's Sire Milk's Requestorium. Yeah, that's the weeklies.
That's just weeklies.
To get the Mechanicum, yeah.
Do we have to reach level 4 to get the... Yeah, the Shrine of the Omnissiah. Yeah.
Right. Does that
So
just let you level up your weapon?
You upgrade weapons, and upgrading takes the craft stuff, crafting materials. So it's like the cubes, plasteel.
Right. So you can up the rarity, but you can't up the item level.
So you go from gray to green to blue to purple to orange. When you up the rarity, it'll add a perk of some kind, which will add to the item level, to the stats. But oftentimes,
yeah, it's not worth.
The stuff that you'll get from the shop will just be like just better. So until you get to level 30, don't necessarily worry about it. I've spent stuff upgrading things because some of the class specific items don't drop, like they don't drop as often in the shop when it refreshes. So like if I particularly like a kind of weapon and I can't get a higher tier yet.
Okay, so what would our next one be? Because we're what, level 3 now?
Yes. So we could do 3 skulls now if we wanted to, but that's gonna be.
Okay, that's the conflict. That's assassination. Where we have to go through the police station and kill somebody there. It's only a rank 1. Let's see if we have a rank 2 version of that.
That gets you the police station is. I don't know. I enjoy that mission.
No, that's Transit Hub. High intensity rank. High enemy concentrations in the mission, along with higher proportion of specialists, expect higher intensity engagements. Yeah. Hunting grounds. The enemy has let loose a pack of hounds in there.
Oh, you're gonna be a slideshow to that one the entire way. There's gonna be hordes everywhere. Lots of getting pushed down on your ass.
There we go. Cranium Corruptor. Torgal. Molander. Okay, there we go. Looks like Rat Eater's teaching Merlin how to swim. Because why else would a level 16 show up for a 1?
Why do you say that? Oh, possibly. Actually, probably weeklies, because weeklies can be like, you know, complete a mission with nobody dying.
Got a Sanctuary Redactors mission for you. You get all the good jobs. Targets in the Enforcer Station, squatting in the water cartel's old digs.
The Steel Legion hello.
Target in the courthouse cell blocks. Give him the old Steel Legion hello from me.
Steel Legion hello is a hello blaster first. Bit of a Tuesday, isn't it?
Tuesday. I don't know. It feels more like a Wednesday.
No, actually, I'm just going right in. Oh shit, son.
We're in. Did you disconnect? Oh, shit. Look at that.
Catch a lungful of that! Rank doesn't even begin to describe it!
Wait till a dozen habs get pumped through here. Hopefully you'll be gone by then.
I don't like the sector habulum. Too many enforcers, informants, and witch
The incinerator.
You'll need to make your way up to street level.
Oh, an elevator?
An ascender.
Steal thyself!
Guess what an ascender is?
Ready and kill shot.
The ascender? No, it's stairs.
It's an escalator.
It's literally just rotating stairs. No, it's not even an escalator. It's literally just stairs that like rotate in and out.
Engaging precision fire!
Oh, good shot. Head on through maintenance. Not far now.
This is the end!
Ha ha ha! I did that one right.
Perfect slideshow.
Someone threw it over the group, but I threw it into the group.
Got a present for you! Catch, you rotters! Reloading! Give me a statement, clear, Templar!
The Emperor's strength was in me. Engaging critical target! Beauty down!
That's a grenade! Nice!
Beauty!
The last breath ye needed!
So far, so good.
The way they did Nurgle really reminds me a lot of
Point grenade!
God, I love these grenades.
Nice killing spree, soldier!
They've been very intuitive. Yes. Okay,
you enjoy the grenades because they're intuitive?
Try as I might, I'm never not awed by the scale of these things.
Ammo!
Right cozy little place this is. Who the hell lives here by choice?
The penitents need no comfort.
Caustic
Only
Street.
faith.
Assault group coming in.
Scream, it sounds nice.
Ammo!
Mad station.
Zola be a tool of righteous purpose. He can get, and you'll yet be blessed.
Yeah, I was half dead.
Nice. Ammo!
All right, you're here. Get the ascender in position. Hold out until the ascender's down. Don't get overrun.
Ammo crate! Cease your whimpers out!
Oh, dread shock on her! Rangers finished!
Head hunting.
The mess is the only thing
Back
that
to
keeps
the pit with you, ye sneaky drag! Blessed throne of razor!
That's horrible! Kill it! Kill it!
Vision fire! Rangers steady gun! Help me up!
Ascender's down. Time to move.
Like I said,
Engagement! None of this fancy footwork! Just get stuck in!
Oh, there's nothing beats the feel of a bayonet sliding between a heretic's ribs.
Making progress. Get through the house.
All right.
What's the code? The hell with it. Meds!
There's ammo here, sell it.
Got him.
I think you need this ammunition, fanatic.
Count upon you all!
Stuck in.
Here! Cut this! We're penned in!
Need to find out where backup is. There it is.
oh, behind us. They're coming down the... We need to back up.
I love how ranged combat is a thing, but it's really not a thing. You know? Like, I pull out my lasgun, but maybe it's just because I don't deuce. I'm not, like, sometimes it becomes a slideshow and it's easier for me to swing a shovel than it is to use my lasgun. But I just find myself relying on the shovel a lot more than I do my lasgun.
Top strength!
More fire!
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to hurt you!
Well, you said you're, like, I'm holding out hope that, you know, when you get a different computer, right? You still plan to medkit.
Need a refill. Sell it.
Trader's Row.
A more iniquitous marketplace you'll ne'er see.
Yeah, right now I'm a murder hobo with a shovel.
Nothing wrong with that. There's another med crate.
Yeah.
Head on inside.
See, look at this. This is straight
Yeah,
up like
pretty much.
straight out of a GW. You probably saw those like on a daily.
Ammunition
every day.
and about time.
I don't know. I just got so.
Yeah, I ate some shit on that one. But I also got my shovel wet. No, because the euphemism means that I'm a Slaaneshi worshipping dog, and none of the armies that I side with actually enjoy chaos worship at all. Ow.
The barrel's about to explode!
Strange words for somebody in combat shotgun range. To somebody who admits they know about Slaaneshi.
Christ. I see it. It's right there, but we gotta get around.
I see you. Looks like he needs a recharge. Right in time.
Medicaid station's online.
I hear ye. Trust a freak to fall.
Would you?
Healer's terminal. That ain't good.
We go down here. We're not going back. Catch this one! Suppressing fire! 220 engaged!
Okay, I picked up one.
We're almost to the boss room.
Oh, this is almost like a hotshot last.
Whatever comes next, you'll do better as a group.
Yeah.
Guns empty! Reloading!
You're on the wrong floor. Find the elevator sharply.
Dangerously got it! So noisy now! Grab some of that ammo, zealot!
I love how everybody's saying the zealot needs ammo.
Yes. Is that you?
As I require. There's a feisty one.
Just what I needed.
Heads are glowing.
God Emperor, see
Yeah, that's the psyker.
Enemies approach! Stand your
That's the,
That's the elevator. Upgrading your grid key access.
yeah.
ammo stash, veteran. Need ye a grenade?
You go up and we're at the boss room.
Were ye not raised hereabouts, explicator? Did your sordid past bring you to these
Oh,
blocks?
he's rapidly changing.
Talk about it, not to you.
Understood. Can't all choose the road we walk.
You. This Q on.
You sought me out. Big mistake.
Sanction redactors target identified. Make a corpse of it.
Oh dear, the barrel. The barrel is going to explode.
What do you think this boss is?
Hold that pose, heretic!
There he is. Oh, you bitch. I hit combat stance just as the shield came back up.
Shot in mind!
yeah, one of those. Cool.
Now let's get you back here for debriefing.
Cool. Medipack down! Yeah.
Yeah, that should be level 4, which lets us upgrade my shovel. Yes!
So that should be level 4.
The Devil's Claw Sword. And now the...
I'm not sure if we need the cube things yet. We haven't collected any of those so far.
If you see no signs of sedition, you aren't looking hard enough.
Mercy is a disease, intolerance is a cure.
Just goes to show, the more you know, the more likely you are a heretic.
The seeds of heresy are implanted in the minds of the enlightened. Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Yeah, you need the secondary one to go into like purple and orange, but I'm assuming green and blue is plasteel.
Oh, going to green only takes plasteel. Alright.
Oh, okay. Abhorrence is a gift. Use it well. The Emperor commands, the Extra Militarum obeys.
No, you need the secondary one to go to blue.
I'm being summoned to the Strategium.
Those quotes are honestly like a big brain idea.
Recruit has reported for briefing as instructed. Recruit is 42 seconds late. Recruits have been executed for less. This unit will request permission to do so. The recruit is expected to achieve competence in regard to
I'm surprised the word modify is in there. And repair.
The recruit will learn how to maintain, repair, and modify such in order to perform their duties at the maximum level of efficiency.
Patron. Yes, that's tech heresy. That's like the basis of tech heresy.
To achieve said competence will most likely cause the recruit to die.
Isn't modifying heresy to the...
Okay, well, first things first. Let's see if... Let's see if any shovels are on the shop.
My service is fulfillment.
Combat axe, combat axe. Axes, blades, and everything in between.
Concluded. Goodbye.
O blessed Omnissiah, favor this tool of war.
I apparently can't do anything with the shovel. Yeah, it won't let me upgrade the shovel.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's a bummer. Maybe... So, whatever you do, don't delete it, then. I don't think there's an inventory cap, so...
Existence seems so
At least
much
I've not
more agreeable after.
been looking around long enough to...
How much longer until the reset on it? Probably an hour or so. More shovels.
I swore I saw...
Okay, so that's why I didn't see anything different than what I had already seen.
I swore I saw...
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Right next to sort by rarity is 2
minutes.
minutes. So that's the reset. So we can wait for that reset. This will be a great time for us to go to the bathroom, come back just in
In the
time
bottom
for
right
reset.
hand corner of the little...
Alright guys, we're going to take a stretch break, let the doggos go outside to go potty. We're taking a break.
Yeah.
Second here. Oh, come on.